Probably not.
Yeah, I actually mentioned every race I've seen, done, or commentated on has been. Ooh, speaking of starting cave, I got my wish. Starting cave is not the starting cave.
We saw from that little glimpse that shops are.
Yeah, the shops are definitely shuffled around a bit. Let's see, your vanilla start screen. We're not in combat yet, so we can't tell about enemies having hit points or not.
Indeed. And it looks like we have first the Kool-Aid Man, now this is going to be our door repair message. So there is a chance that they'll be able to up and A out of that, even with the fast text, because it's so long.
Yeah, it's pretty quick, but you have a chance. If you're looking for usually K at the start, you can usually get out of there as fast as possible. Of course, with no rupees right now, nobody cares.
And
Prices.
also with that candle shop, we have confirmed no boomstick.
No boomstick and vanilla pricing. So, basics.
Now, for those of you who may be watching this and don't know, what the boomstick does is, normally when you pick up the book with the magical wand, you get an extra fire effect added to your wand's magic bolt. However, if boomstick is in play, you can purchase the book in a shop, and instead of a fire effect being added to your wand, it will be a bomb explosion.
It's much more effective. Much more effective.
Makes the book actually worth picking up.
Alright, Vonkie runs back, grabs a candle real fast. Zyre grabs a heart container underneath the Armos and heads back to start. Actually,
And
scratch
no extra candles. They're going to have to purchase that candle.
scratch that, reverse it.
I guess it's a good thing that Zyre did purchase it then. But Vonkie should in just a second here.
Yeah, once he realizes that it's going to be a... Or if he sees the Armos, he'll see it. Otherwise, it's fine. Ooh. Zyre heading back to the Armos area, but gets killed.
And he gets sniped on the way out.
So Zyre's not seen that Armos item yet, which is the Take Any.
And it's starting to look like we're getting confirmation that enemies have HP this seed.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Now, we don't know if it's shuffled or normal. Could very well be normal, but still, having effort required to kill enemies is a good thing.
Yeah, it's hard to fight with Candle and judge how many hit points the enemy has.
We have a letter pickup on Vonkie's side over in the Deadwoods.
Alright, so potion shops for game. Possibly vanilla pricing and shopping. Ooh, we have... community hints, huh? So possibly community hints. All hail Lord Banana. I'll tell you where Lord Banana is.
So that tells us... Oh, go ahead.
That doesn't tell you where he is, but it tells you to hail him.
So with the shop hints and All Hail Lord Banana, we're either dealing with community, helpful, or mixed hints. So far, we have what looks like a first quest overworld. We haven't seen any first quest spots not work yet, but they haven't been through a ton of Hyrule.
Yeah, it's been a few candle spots here and there, but nothing is not triggered. And no one's tried the spot just below the Fairy Fountain, which is a Quest 2 location. No one's tried it yet.
Looks like there's nothing in the desert cave. So it'll be interesting to see which paths these players take to try to find a sword.
Vonkie's headed to the graveyard. He wants to see what's under the grave. Ah, and Zyre finds a stage. On the east side of Lake Hyrule.
Hey, there's a level.
Vonkie finds stage 2. Free health refill. Now Zyre says, I have a candle, I'm not going in. Vonkie says, I got a candle, let's go. And possibility, both dungeons had a color scheme similar to a normal dungeon, so possibly basic palettes.
Well, with the shape of this level so far, I gotta say, if we don't have pallets, we definitely...
Very possible. Shape seems likely. Assuming 4 or 6, and that 3 rooms did not quite actually, cooperate there. Ah, white sword on the coast. Surprise, surprise, red candle.
Interesting. So the white sword is going to be shuffled into the dungeons.
And the coast item proper is the heart. So nobody cares. Vonkie sees the Kool-Aid Man and dives for it. Gets away just in time.
That's a very quick up and A to have to get, so good on Vonkie to be able to pull that off.
His walls are safe. Find some bombs. You tired of being bomb blocked?
Yep.
No luck with the drops. Do it the hard way.
And I don't think we've seen enough drops yet to really confirm if drop groups are shuffled or not.
You haven't tried to fight too many things. A few Octobox have fallen down here and there, but mostly enemies have been left alone just because of lack of combat ability.
So Zyre finds a heart container, and I imagine he's going to go try that red candle to see if it's a 4-heart red candle.
You might as well. Red Candle early in the seed is a very powerful weapon. The longer it goes on, the weaker it gets, but early game, if you can't find the sword, next best thing.
Yep. It'll give him a permanent weapon to work with. He may decide to go back into that level we saw earlier. And we have another level right next to start.
Oh, hello Triforce. How we doing today?
And an instant Triforce.
With Lamels, so we know Wizrobes are looking back there. He might take a Triforce and go for now. Level 1! Ooh, maybe
Interesting.
not. You might have to go back there, because that's 2 items up for grabs. Lamels, Wizard, no.
Well, he's also key blocked.
Well, that's important.
My guess is that shapes are
So
not
it looks
on.
like we might not have shapes, but we definitely have pallets.
Okay, pallets are definitely on, or mixed up, but shapes are not a thing. Zyre, unfortunately, gets sniped right before the staircase.
It's going to send him back to the start location. And neither player has found the Armos item yet, which I'm starting to think is at its normal location.
Cyber KO, I'm thinking the first time we saw, if the pallet was on target, it would have been wrong. It was a pallet for 6 or 4 and was really in the far right corner. It could be level 5 or the bottom part of level 8 and had the pallet swapped.
So you're thinking it is shapes.
No, I'm thinking, I thought it was shapes before, but now I'm thinking it's just pallet swapping.
Also, we did see an Octorok, a red Octorok drop a bomb, so we can confirm drop groups are shuffled.
Alrighty, that means you may be fighting enemies you want to fight and not getting what you want. Very possibly you fight a Moblin for a good deal of time and get nothing for it.
Yep.
Also mentioned that, yes, the item was not in the Triforce room. So the Triforce itself could be shuffled around, but it's definitely a drop room.
And shapes can have the Triforce that close to the start. It's just a matter of where the Triforce gets placed in the dungeon.
I can confirm that.
At
Hardly.
least I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm very sure. I did it last Friday. Or Monday.
Oh, well, that would confirm it.
I did it plenty of times. That's how a new blade means void.
Interesting that neither player has found a sword yet, nor have they been able to check all the caves on the northeast.
Yeah, they've been having problems. Zyre's trying to get up there, but keeps dying to the Armos in different spots. Moblin took him out as well. He's having bad luck with the damage. Let's see. Vonkie's heading there now. He's probably focusing more on the center area. He just got there for the first time. And the wood sword has to be an open cave, so under an Armos or a cave that's not Arctic, or not like under a bush or under a rock. So there are a few spots at that mountain as well that can really troll you if it's all there.
And also keep in mind that the 2 raft spots are not considered open caves.
Yes, the game's not that cruel.
We have another level, a new level on Vonkie's side, and this looks like it could be 3.
OMG. Alright, he's gonna gamble and try and kill these guys with bombs.
He's going to go ahead and clear these guys out.
You might as well. It's a
It's
if it's 3, the bomb drop there is pretty handy.
Well,
These guys are
nice.
a bit more of a problem. These guys got more health. Or say, more health, he's got more rupees from that secret cave there. Definitely 3, we imagine. And the rooms appear to be stuck in the actual rooms themselves. So, the shoot room in 3, the verse in 3 are all in the same 3 dungeon. Which we're assuming is 3.
I think you just found the shoot room.
Yep. That's why I was mentioning it, because that room is normally in 3, and the room setups are also pretty unique, but the dart nuts in that room were not normal. So, definitely a mix of enemies.
So it looks like the enemies are shuffled between rooms, but they may not be shuffled between dungeons. Actually, no, they are, because we saw wizards in one. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, you think so. You might get fooled by 2 victims we've seen have had enemies in the right locations, but obviously the what's it called, not the Molderms, the land malls in 1 are a giveaway that the wizards are hiding behind them.
Although we did see on Zyre's side, while Vonkie was going through this level 3, that level 9 has been found up on the coast.
Oh, there we go. That's okay. I know. I was saying the palette was why I thought it was off, because I thought that, or it was on, because I saw a gold dungeon with rooms on the lower right side, which meant that shapes were probably on. But if that dungeon was not actually 4 or 6, and the color was wrong, yeah, there's a lot of things there. Basically, basically speaking, the color threw me off.
Well, if this is non-shapes, Zyre has just found level 8.
I believe so. Yeah, there's one we already found that had this kind of bottom level. It's gotta be 8. That is correct.
Yep.
Confirmation? Maybe? Nope. The moat room says no confirmation for you. There it is. Yeah, look at that snick.
And we can confirm both non-shapes through the dark room and through the map of level 4 that Vonkie just found.
There you go. So the odds are really, really, really in good favor. There we go. Okay, for sure now. Level 8 is definitely confirmed. I can confirm that this is definitely a non-shaped seed.
Interesting to note is that so far it looks like all of the dungeon rooms are going to be contained within their own dungeon. They're not going to be cross-dungeon shuffled.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. My 3 confirmation was kind of based on seeing the chute, seeing the reverse sea that had no exit there. Definitely seems that the rooms are mixed within, which means Ganon and Zelda might be in their own rooms. But you probably won't see those before you get to level 9.
Yep.
Hello. That's the Armos item. It's a white sword.
Well, now. That makes the wood sword cave effectively worthless for Zyre now that he has that.
That has a huge advantage, and I'm not sure if well, Vonkie's on the lower coast. About as far up in the sword as you can get right now.
So at this point, I think Zyre's going to start just going into these dungeons that he knows where they are, and just start looking for those items.
Yeah, 8's a good place to start at. 8 has the 2 items in the dungeon. Ooh, Dodongo takes him down. Dodongo dodges the bomb blast and he's in the old horn.
CCX white sword was Armos. Wood sword still has not been found yet.
Yep.
And based on what these players have discovered, I'm thinking it's either by the river or on Death Mountain.
Yeah, we're out of spots in the basic part of the overworld. Death Mountain has 3 or 4 spots, and the river could be the waterfall or the river cave, or maybe level 5. It's possible, but no one's been there yet.
Yep.
Dodongo's doing work. Uh-oh.
That's not good. Zyre's getting all of his bombs eaten by the Dodongos.
Yep.
He's trying to... Oh, there goes that.
He's out.
Yep. He's got to leave.
Yeah, so Dongos are very strange. Dongos have to eat the bombs, they run over them. If they're on the tile above or below, like on the cross line, they might walk past it and eat the smoke instead. Sometimes they ignore everything and just walk through bombs and explosions. They don't care. And with the laser lights in the corners, it probably multiplies the chance of that happening. So definitely a dicey room to go through. Sorry.
They can also apparently walk through blocks and over water, depending on what room you get them in.
Oh, yeah, they get just ignore everything. Dongos routinely just ignore all game physics and do what they want to.
want. They're a terrible pet.
Yeah. Starts so cute and small, and they walk through your house wall, and if you're blueberries, forget it. All right, Zyre took a door repair charge because he's so far away from start that doing it again would be a real waste of time. He wants to see what's up in these caves. All right, Vonkie's making his way up to the other Armoses.
This wood sword is being very elusive.
Well, Vonkie follows the path he's on. He should find the white sword in a few screens. I'd imagine he's trying to find any freebies to get his hands on. Maybe not. One more dungeon.
We always like more dungeons. That looks like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah, location-wise, probably 7. But we'll find out.
Let's see.
Vonkie can't kill Manhandle.
Well, it has the characteristics of Mayhandla.
Yeah, it could kill Manhandle if he had a bomb in the right spot, but he doesn't use bombs there.
Let's see.
Ooh, Zyre falls again. Back to start.
Did Vonkie pick up the red candle at 5 hearts or 6?
Had to be 5, I think. Actually, no, he's not finding anything else.
Okay.
There. Had to be 6, 7. Must have been 6. I did miss it, unfortunately. I was looking at Zyre dodging around. Level 7. More Snick.
Let's see. Yep, that's 7. Not necessarily a dungeon you want to go into early on.
Normally, I agree with you, but it's a Gria step, so he can actually fight most enemies here, or all enemies here with the red candle. He's not helpless in this dungeon.
Yep. Which definitely makes it easier to go through. It's so large that going through it early it's a bit of a gamble because it's also very likely to be ladder blocked.
You have a lot of rooms here, like right here, the moat. You can stop there. You might have to go down around to the jaw, but he might be stuck there for that particular room. Zyre heading towards the Dead Woods. Who's he trying to spot here? No one's trying to spot. No one's trying to think my spots.
Such lag.
Yeah.
We thought the Blue Lagoon in level 8 was something. That's something else.
Alrighty.
But it looks like he's going to clear this room out, get to Lucky Fairy. Or was that... I don't know if that was lucky or forced.
I'm not sure. Vonkie I think he is known to do counts, but with red candle, it's hard to count and not be hitting. The comment can be as crisp.
Yeah. Why is a key drop in this 4-turret room? He's going to go to the right instead of going up.
I figure it's hard to get to the spot here at the chin. While you're here, check it out real fast. Make sure I think it's important waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
You don't want to get up into the nose and then find out that, oh, everything you need was 2 rooms from start.
And they've done that. Zyre heading to the far corner. In a dungeon. Far southwest. Given our shapes and sizes, this might be 2.
That's
No.
exact.
No, choose the moon. It can't be the shape here.
This could be...
It's probably gotta be 6 then.
There's a bomb upgrade purchase on Vonkie's side, and I don't know which dungeon this could be.
I think it's 6, honestly. It's got the curl around.
You're thinking 6?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Losers notwithstanding. Alright, bonk rate is good. Get all 4 for the bonus there. And that multiplies the attack power for sure.
I think we can confirm normal enemy HP. Which is good.
Zyre's afraid of those wizard ropes. Ooh.
Let's see.
The block is real.
Gonna burn his last... Oh, ladder block.
N-O. He's leaving. Can confirm.
6 is done.
has no ladder.
And a ladder block in 7.
Ooh, Vonkie's gonna try again. He wants to go a different direction. There's a lot more rooms in 7, so it's a chance to sneak around that.
This could be very interesting.
All right,
So
Vonkie's
we
gonna
haven't
try
seen either item in 1 yet.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, have we seen any dungeon item yet?
We have not, no. Every dungeon's been either escaped from or they've left it alone. That room is alone by a staircase, apparently. You have to get that room by staircase. That one room in the middle there at the neck of the snake.
So we have a troll staircase in level 7. Interesting.
Oh, well, it might lead you somewhere. If it's a room with a drop, it could be a one-way Triforce only. Vonkie finds a white sword, face palms, goes back to start.
Probably very happy to see that.
Going to 8.
Let's see where he goes from here.
I think he's going to 8.
Let's keep the 9 bombs.
Or level... Yeah, this is level 8. Or level 1? This is level
Oh,
1.
back to
the,
1? You know, I think this is a good idea. He's got a sword, so he can take care of the wizards. It's a small dungeon with 2 items.
Mm-hmm. Early on, like 8's a gamble early on because it's dicey. But, 2 items are there. One's the kind of same way where you have 2 items possible, however you can, sneak on it.
You know, I think I'm going to say that the dungeon in the graveyard is level 5.
Alrighty. Vonkie fighting these wizards. Take what they give you, though. Especially in these rooms, you don't see wizards in this room normally, so their AI is a little weird. You have to be careful.
Yep. One of the most interesting rooms to fight these blue wizards in is the NSU room, because sometimes they can freeze up.
You can get locked up in a space and go back and forth in the water a lot. Tea rooms can either be terrifying or simple. They go across the river in a tea room, they can be there forever, or they just hang on top there and it would kill you. Oop. Be right back.
Yep. Zyre took a death in the passage staircase. He's now going to be able to go through it and finds himself clear on the other side. And we do have confirmed drops off of the keys that the virus split into, which puts the players in an interesting spot for mags if they don't find something like the wand. And my logic on that is, if they need bombs, and those keys are part of the bomb dropping group, they might want to have something that can split the wires permanently so that they can get those bombs off of the keys.
Alright. Return.
Welcome back.
Alright, so what do we have here? Anything found in 1 yet, or are you still...
I haven't seen an item in 1 yet.
Alright, so items are hanging on the top of the bird then, and that last little wing. Here's one.
Here's one. And I think that pretty much confirms non-shuffle dungeon rooms if you weren't sure before.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Magical key.
He
if
now
you're-
has 10 keys.
There's all the keys he wants to. And normally, if you're playing Triforce in the Triforce rooms, this means drops don't matter anymore. Just wait for the Triforce room. If you want to try and find a compass, it's a good time. But typically now, with the randomized locations, you still have to clear rooms out to find the Triforce. So the magical key is not as potent as it could be.
Yep. Interesting that Vonkie is opting to full clear this room.
You might think it's actually a location for an item, but no luck there.
Well, there's a compass, so my guess is the floor drop's going to be on the far left of the bird.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Not-
Zyre, unfortunately, is taking another death. Level 5 is getting in the business. I think it's Manhandle that keeps killing him.
It's either main handler or blue wizards. So, Vonkie is right now stacking up his infinites. Infinite fire, infinite keys, as CCX is pointing out in chat. On of
Yeah, unfortunately,
infinites.
just perished. Not infinite health though, unfortunately. Alright, look for a good pattern on the land moles. The blue ones are dicey. You can think you're safe, then you go out and yep, they jump right on you.
Yep.
Blue land
The
moles
red
are
candle's actually a. Oh.
yeah, the red candle is very potent against those guys. Because when they're being hit, they really can't hurt you back. So it actually helps you buy things. Or, worst case scenario, turn around, candle, run to it, and bounce through them. And damage boost past them with half heart damage. Or do the ultimate cheat move and goes out of block.
Yep. That is a wonderful way to do it right there. Just sit in the block. Because they can't. Oh, it looks like we have randomized boss HP?
They seem pretty beefy.
Because I'm pretty sure the land molars normally go down to one white sword hit.
Nah, no. I think per section, yes, but it seems pretty tough. He's having no luck getting them to go back to range. There we go.
Interesting that Zyre would opt to take this Triforce out of 5.
I think he's doing 5. He's died there quite a few times. I think he's going to take this and come on back if he has to. He's not satisfied with 5 hearts, blue tunic, or
Well,
green tunic, and wizrobes.
I almost wonder if it wouldn't be better to stay in the dungeon, because as long as you don't leave, the bubbles will keep the wizards from respawning. You can grab the Triforce whenever you want.
That's true, but he's also out of keys. So maybe that room he finished off didn't have a key drop, and he still can't do anything anyway.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That makes more sense.
Oop, I was getting stuck here. This is the terrible room to have a staircase on, where have the Lionels pop up.
Yep. Interesting that I think we had nothing but community hints.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all community. And Vonkie is upset now because he's spent so much time in this one. It's a very small dungeon. Miserable ones tend to be nasty. Like, just nature of the beast, they tend to find a way to be really long and dragged out and really tough.
Also, with the land moves too many rooms away, he'll have to clear that first room out again, in theory.
There's that.
Looks like we have a raft.
I also found Woody. Woody's on just west or east of the Armos on Death Mountain.
The raft is an interesting item. It's blocking 2 overworld spots, which isn't necessarily good, but not necessarily bad either. But it's something that if you see it, you're definitely going to pick it up.
Mm-hmm. If you're not in Triforce Go mode, it's worth having. Or if you haven't found the white sword item yet, it's worth having a look at.
Yep. Now, there is another piece of wood that they're going to be looking for that is a ladder. But we don't know where that's going to be just yet. We have a new level on... Oh, wait, no. Zyre's in level 1 and just picks up a Triforce.
Mm-hmm. That's his first time there, so he's going to be surprised. He's going to head on back.
Yep.
Or not.
If only level
No.
7 was walk in and get Triforce.
Again, he saw land moles again and says, no, I've had enough of that in level 5. I'll pass. Can't say I've been too badly because it's right by start.
You know, if this seed is not raft blocked, that might not be the worst play in the world right now. He may come back later once he has a little more equipment, but if he was to decide, no, I'm just not going to go back, I already have all the Triforces.
Maybe, but the thing is, it's magical keys in there.
It's true. But if he's at about 10 keys by the time he gets into 9, that may not be an issue. Does purchase arrows.
First things first, though, you get to 9 with keys. And keys stop him from getting past other dungeons, therefore, no trinkets.
I guess the raft is more interesting than the book you find, not more interesting than the book you buy.
Yeah. Free books not cool. The little pamphlets they give out, not worth anything.
So Zyre is now at 6 hearts.
6 hearts, 7 hearts for Vonkie. Both have only the green tunic. Don't be fooled by their blue coloring. That's the setting in the randomizer. They are both at minimum armor.
Yep. Interesting that we have not seen a blue ring shop yet, nor have we seen the woodsword cave
Woodsword
yet.
Cave? No, Woodsword Cave has been found. It was to the east of Armos Death Mountain.
Okay, that's where the woodsword was?
Yes.
I must have missed that.
Vonkie finds the power bracelet. which we might actually manage to have General, I'd assume General take any roads.
Could very well be.
Awesome.
In which case, the
We haven't
power
seen
punch
it yet.
becomes a convenient travel method.
Yeah, especially when you start by start, so you can get right to that screen to the right. Zyre finds another stage. That is the... Oh, what was that?
And I remember that
I forget
Vonkie
that
noped on out of this dungeon early and didn't come back after picking up White Sword.
Yeah, let's see. This might be the... this is level 3, that's right.
Yeah, this one's 3.
Alright, it'll take a little while for him, but the hands are... Well, masters are simple with wood sword, or a white sword, and not mixed HP. The main concern of those guys is the third or fourth one's probably gonna drop a clock on you. You gotta be careful. Speaking of clocks, Paul's voices are stop in place. Button to it.
Now, Zyre purchased the wooden arrow, so if he was able to find the bow, he would definitely be able to take out these Pole's voice with no problems.
Definitely. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if he knows if it's 3 or not, because he was trying to push that block in the reverse C to drop there.
Well, I think once he realizes that it's 3, he knows he's going to be looking for a corridor or staircase.
Mm-hmm.
We happen to know where it is, but...
Again, proof of enemies being mixed up again. You have Gibdos in 3, which is not usually the case. They're part of the Dark Knight set. They're usually not kept into level 3 vanilla.
So, Vonkie is... It looks like he's nearly full cleared level 4 looking for this Triforce.
Mm-hmm. And Chad is salivating the ideas of Fred adding more rest spots with the risks of change overworld skipping.
Ah, yes. Oh, this is a nasty leave your life for money room. It's leave your
Yeah.
bombs or max keys.
Which he wisely says probably not. The level 3 stage prevents you from leaving besides that door. But you just leave and walk north again. You're right back where you were.
Yep. Triforce broke up in level 4 key room.
Yeah, again, if Bonky runs that room, he's not going to care with the any key. A-3 is still A. So, nobody cares.
Interesting that because Vonkie has the magical key, if he finds that leave your bombs or keys room, he'll just leave the keys and not lose anything.
Alright, Dig Dug cares. Dig Dug cares about that. Dig Dug wants advanced algebra. Alright, so both are in 3 right now. They just high-five and walk into the north room.
Yep. Max key capacity would be a very interesting addition. I probably wouldn't like it. I like going into 9. I like going into 9 with like either 10 keys or like 4 keys and all of the key drops are in 9, so I leave with 12.
Cool feature would be the sum key, which gives you like a random number of keys and goes away. Instead of the any key.
I actually think what would be interesting is you could find multi-keys where you find, say, a different color key and you get 3 uses out of it instead of just 1.
Or a drop, like dungeon for dungeon keys, like rather than having them be universally used. Because again, Locksmith's lazy. You just have to find keys for 3 and 3 only.
Huh.
Poor Fred. Poor Fred.
Or Fred.
Oh, surprise, surprise. If you found this dungeon first, you would think triangles are in the triangle. Not the case. Triforces can be where they want to be.
Yep. But he's going to go looking for a key because he wants that item and his key blocked out of it. This is where him not having that magic key could be starting to become a factor.
There we go. He's got a key now. He's going to find the grabby hands. Don't mind if I do. Get that Triforce, head back to the start of it.
Is he going to just pick this up or is he going to... Nope, he's going to go get the item first.
Leave it alone. I actually wouldn't mind doing one or the other.
You know, I think I would have done this play that Zyre was doing. I would have loved to Triforce and come back for it after.
I probably grabbed the key, or the Triforce came back. I'd have it.
Yep. Go up, get key, go down, get item. Pray that it's something good. It's probably the book.
So pray harder. It's scrap metal.
Close enough.
Garbaggio. We're out of here. Alright, Zyre leaves in disgust, gets a Triforce and goes home.
Yep. Also,
Well,
hi Dig Dogger, bye Dig Dogger.
Vonkie will do the same thing. He'll be sad.
So unfortunately, the little bit of excursion that both players made to get the item did not pan out for them.
Alright, Zyre's out. Again, no keys again. So he's running every dungeon from totally dry on keys. He's always trying to go there, find enough keys to get out of there, and never has a surplus.
And what's interesting is level 5 usually has a surplus of keys. But given that it's Wizrobes, I don't think anyone's going to go there to get their keys fixed.
Maybe.
Especially if Zyre does go back into one and gets that magical key. In which case, neither of them will need a keys fix.
Alright, hopes of a quick easy 4 are dashed. We know they have to go basically through the entire dungeon to find the Triforce in 4. So Zyre's have to do the long way. Monkey heads back to the top mountain area. He's got power
We'll
bracelet.
find level 8 up here.
Or he's got power bracelet, he's gonna go somewhere else.
Now, interesting to note is we have not seen level 2 yet.
That is true. Level 2 is probably Death Mountain then. We've explored a great deal of the overworld proper. Death Mountain has not been explored yet in any real detail.
It's probably in the tippy top corner of Death Mountain and holds the ladder.
Been there, done that.
I'd like it to hold a ladder, but I like to have things in horrible places.
It's cruelty. Alright, Zyre.
But I
key
like to
drop.
have important items on Death Mountain.
Zyre again. Key blocked.
And these keys are proven to be
You see
a
Vonkie
major
was-
issue for him. Hopefully, he'll go back to 1 and start looking for those items.
You'll see enemy players who are afraid of certain kinds of enemies, like Wizrobes are dangerous. They're afraid to plunge in dungeons with Wizrobes. It's going to cost them at some point. Like you have to be able to go to the dungeon and find the items, especially level 1, which is the smallest and most generous in items.
Plus, if he knows how to do the block clipping and just stand on the block to take care of the land molas getting into... Well, he's key blocked out of 1 right now, actually.
Yeah, again. So he's afraid of that too. Yeah, so again, he's never had a surplus. Even before he's had any key, Monkey had like 4 or 5 keys on his person. So he found a whole bunch of keys. Once you get into 1, keys start flowing. But you have to get there first. And with maximum rupees, he might invest in some keys.
He'll either spend it on keys or spend it on the blue ring, depending on what his key situation looks like when he finds the blue ring shop.
Ooh, Vonkie gets a double on Troldongos. 1
Yep.
left. There we go. Here's him out.
Gets 2 of them at once, but only 1 bomb pack.
There's there again. Going to use the key glitch to open that door up top there.
Good move.
For new viewers, if a room is got a key sealed in there, and you walk into that room from a different direction, or the direction of that key door, the game assumes you had to come from there if you go back to that spot. So if you walk south of a dungeon and north back to the dungeon, you went south last. So obviously that north door has to be open. There we go. Door opens up.
And that applies to all directions.
Usually you can do it. Some dungeons you can't do a certain direction because of the location, like screens falling over there or having access to that space. Dungeons on the edge of the map can be hard to try and pull that trick off.
Absolutely. So, let's see. Zyre's now in level 7.
Mm-hmm.
And Vonkie is in level 8. Vonkie's going to be looking for 2 items in here. And I believe Zyre's going to find himself ladder blocked.
I think Vonkie just found 1 item.
Have we seen the transport staircase yet?
Not yet. I'm pretty.
This could very well be that.
Yep.
We'll get a look in just a second here. It's the transport.
There's no part of that. He says, I'll just keep on walking. I'm doing just fine. Ooh. There's a Goma hiding up there, level 7. So key blocks, Goma blocks.
Everything blocks.
So Vonkie's playing Zelda Randomizer, Zyre's playing Tetris.
Yep. Well, then again, if you're going to introduce somebody to Zelda Randomizer, just tell them that you need everything.
Pretty much.
And 9 times out of 10 you do. Except the raft.
Well, the joke is that everyone's like, oh, Vanilla Seed, it's so boring. What do you do? I'm like, Vanilla Seed, you have to find every item. Vanilla Seed, you gotta find a raft, you gotta find a flute, you gotta find, you know, probably the enemy key, you gotta find all the stuff there. Like, you have to find every item possible. The game forces that on you in vanilla settings.
The only items you're guaranteed not to have to find are the boomerangs and the book if it's not in the shop.
Ooh.
And technically wand, but wand is a good item to have anyway.
The wand's very handy. White sword damage up close, and then get to the wave.
Zyre opted to purchase the bomb upgrade.
It's not a bad choice.
Not a bad choice.
I like it. Speaking of recorders, Vonkie finds the recorder.
It's a good item to have.
So you can fast travel. He has the power bracelet too. You can fast travel by power bracelet on the enemy, or you can go to dungeons he's already cleared out. And there's a chance actually the dungeons might go to the vanilla dungeons. So he might go to 4 raft spot by accident. He's already cleared out 4. So it determines if it's going to be the dungeons on the map proper or dungeons in vanilla. Alright, Vonkie's trying to find that last item in 8. He's got through most of it. He's a little fragile, and then he could possibly bop him by accident. And again, it's not a drop item. You have to find another staircase to get through the 8 item.
Yep, so it's going to keep clearing out rooms in 8. Still looking for that Triforce too. I'm pretty sure we have not seen that.
That is true. Haha. Survey says.
Let's see. I think Zyre is now realizing he's a ladder blocked out of 7, and the book.
Welcome to the library. Welcome back.
What happened to my books?
Ah, they're very handy. Outside that room is the Triforce.
Well, that's convenient.
Alright, so Vonkie's cruising along. He's doing pretty well for himself. Sell Triforces, good items. Still looking for the bow.
Yeah, that and the ladder are the only 2 required items we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, the ladder might not be required, but we're pretty sure it is at this point. And it's probably not somewhere friendly. It could be under the... level 2 could be under the lake. Maybe it's a chain event.
I'm still holding out that it's in the far northwest corner.
I mean, it'd be far more truly be under that pond, because that means that you have to find level 8, go digging 8 deep to find the recorder, and then head out and find that one spot in the world the ladder's hiding.
Yep. Although I think we are confirmed ladder block because of level 7.
Yeah, it's definitely required. Well, I mean, let's see where Zyre's going now. There's a block. Yep, the Chevy room there. Confirms the blockage.
Although it is true that in the traditional sense, the ladder is not hard required, but it might as well be required.
Yeah, that Goma might have the Triforce, you have to kill him, but then you need the bow and arrow. So the ladder might not be required, quote unquote.
But the bow could technically be the item in 7, which means you need the ladder to get the bow to get the Triforce.
Indeed, which means force arrow purchase, which is an option.
CCX, it's a convenient dungeon, but it would be in an inconvenient location.
You gotta find
And
it.
we have not seen the items in 5 or 6 yet, so the ladder could still be there.
Alright. Monkey keeps that raft. Let's see what he's got.
Survey says...
Plain old shop.
Come, buy my magic shield. Why are you leaving?
Come back.
Oh, we have Whistle to Old Dungeons.
Okay, so there you go. So anything he's beaten already, he can go to vanilla block.
Confirmed raft not required. That was a gambling den.
Teleport to 6. Maybe. Nope. But Vela 1. Alright, Zyre finds himself an 8. He will hopefully find the recorder. Again, he was here before and got trolled out by the Dongos to not get enough bombs. This time, doing a lot better.
So the question is, where does Vonkie go from here? Does he go to a previous dungeon, like 5? Oh wait, has he seen 5 or 6 yet?
Yes. I think he's seen
Okay.
5. I don't know if he's seen 6. What he should do is, because everything remaining up here, is try and find those things. He's probably heading to the power business spot to head to the middle of Death Mountain. Nope, he's going north.
Yeah. He might be going for the screen wrap to bypass the Lost Hills, and then head to Death Mountain from there, because that's about the only places he has left.
Yeah, to say the power business
Besides-
spot he has, he can just teleport Death Mountain straight away.
Yep. There's the screen wrap. He's not going to find much, though.
That's Kool-Aid. He's not thrilled.
Oh, interesting. You have an aid.
Okay, what's the rupees? He's close to a blue ring. I'm sure he's happy if he finds a blue ring shop.
Yes, he would. We have not seen that either yet.
Cyber KO. Yes, unfortunately there are 2 keys in the way of the any key. And as well as Blue Robes and Lamelas. And Zyre's having no part of that right now. He's got 4 keys now. So he's happy to maybe happy to go back there in a minute or 2.
Yep.
Donkey's running for the hills. He wants those rupees back.
He's definitely thinking about buying that blue ring.
He will not pay the Kool-Aid man. I'm not drinking Kool-Aid, sir. I'm not drinking it here or there.
Let's see if he checks Forgotten Cave before he heads up to Death Mountain.
Poor Forgotten Cave.
I'm guessing he will with his current path.
Nope. You forgot about it.
No? Interesting. He's going to check the waterfall.
Interesting. So he basically took a long way across.
Yeah.
It's kind of silly. Yeah, what do you do? Zyre sees the staircases travel, heads on back out. Take the same path that Vonkie had, basically. He's going to go around the long side of the line, go around the whole way.
Yep.
You might hit the stairs, actually, to avoid using that key there.
The question is, will he...
Nope.
Okay, he's up to 6 keys, so... He's no longer in bad shape on keys, and I imagine he'll go back to 1, probably once he gets a blue ring, if he decides to purchase one.
Yeah, the main thing is he wants to either buy that blue ring, or in the case of 1, he wants to find those items, because, again, smallest dungeon, 2 items. It's definitely worth your time to go there and try and find something.
This is definitely one of those slow burn seeds where neither player really has a lot of Triforce pieces at 48 minutes in.
Yeah, it's been pretty trolly, I would say. Like, for getting items, per se, and being able to travel freely, it's been hard. Wood Sword was in a bad spot, so they had to wait till they find the White Sword. No really ranged combat. No arrows, no bow, no wand. So you've been forced to...
No ladder.
No ladder, so you've been up close and personal with your enemies. Basically been grinding the whole way through.
Now, we do know that somewhere between levels 2, 5, 6, and 7 are going to be both the ladder and the bow,
No, really can't be
but
in...
we don't know where.
Really can't be in 7. Definitely a block there.
Yes, they did find the wood sword. It was 1 east of the Armost grave. That's what I've heard.
It's true.
The good news is, Zyre's about to finish up 8. And he's going to come out with
Maybe.
a nice hefty amount of keys, too.
He's bombing these walls, though. To get the Triforce, you need to kill the Dongos. You gotta kill 3 more of the Dongos, and you start using his bombs up. So you might drop in that room with only 2 or 3 bombs left and have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Ladder. Oh, the ladder has to be in either level 5 or level 2.
I'm betting a 2.
I'm going to bet 5 because it's a
Yes.
Wishart dungeon.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Vonkie's a ladder blocked out of 6.
Oh, got a book.
Is he gonna
No,
pick it up?
Zyre
Nope.
fight. Vonkie finds money.
Yay! It's very well
Zyre's
hidden.
pondering his options here. Do I fight these Dodongos? He does not. It's unfortunate, but they have the Triforce.
Yep. Does he know that that's a drop room?
Maybe not.
That could be an issue if he doesn't realize that's a drop room and thinks, oh, I need to clear some other room or get that compass.
Yeah. And the compass is ladder blocked, if I recall. So that's going to be a real fake ladder block there. Real fake ladder block. Words.
Vonkie's heading into level 5. We'll see if he decides to dig for the item in here.
Alright, Zyre's pondering his options. He can go to the staircase and travel. He can take a key, go to the right side. Vonkie is happy he has any key because every door here is locked. Yeah, but Zyre, I'm betting on 2 having the ladders because it's being obnoxious and everything else seems to be blocked or at least annoying to get to without it.
Yeah, 2 holding the ladder is starting to look much more likely. Unless 2 is well, 2 can't be ladder blocked because we have non-shuffled, or we have non-randomized dungeon rooms, I should say.
Yeah, 2 has no water.
Yep.
So
Could
Zyre
this be the
realizes-
item right here in level 5?
Ta-da!
Look at that, that D is in 5. It was 1 room north of the transport.
It's the bow.
Zyre's probably not going to be happy if he goes back to find that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that confirms that the ladder is going to be in level 2.
Alright. Zyre is head back to the start of level 8. I mean, where did I go wrong? Where did I miss? Where's that Triforce?
No Triforces yet. Zyre's digging 8, and Vonkie's digging 5. He has a D now, so... My guess is either he took the passage right away, or it was a key door and he didn't want to spend his 1 key at the time.
Very possible. Vonkie gets a Wizrobe to the face. Gets a full-on orange beam. Zyre takes... Ooh, that was rough. He was just south of the Dongo. Couldn't walk to the Dongo, and 3 bolts are coming out from all directions.
Troll
That
Dongo
was,
strikes again.
You're pretty much dead, kid. Sorry, the
Ghost
item
item?
is the heart.
Okay, I was about to ask you that.
Plain old heart. The problem is, oh, that's rough now, because 8 has the Dongos come back. So you need to kill 6 Dongos to find that Triforce.
Interesting that Vonkie is leaving 5 without taking that transport. Looks like we're about to have our first exploration of Death Mountain. Vonkie taking a potion out of his final bonus cave. Not a bad call.
Alright, so Vonkie's basically betting on, I'm not getting any more rings if I find, or I'm not getting any more hearts. If I find blue ring, great. I probably need this kind of health to stay alive 9.
Yeah, and honestly, 8 or 9 hearts, if he finds any future heart containers, isn't necessarily bad for a level 9. Because at 9 hearts, he'll be able to survive 2 Hyrule drivers and die to the 3rd one.
And Vonkie finally found his wood sword.
Hey, it's a wood sword. He's just going to leave it there. Too little, too late, Mr. Moblin. Too little, too late.
It's Mappa's fault.
Hey, there's Max. Right next to the wood sword. How awfully inconveniently convenient.
Ah,
Not convenient in terms of warping, though. Really, there is... Oh, he's out of bombs. He's got to find bombs at this point.
yeah, again.
Oh!
No. Monkey dies in the overworld. Oh no, he's heading back to the start. But thankfully, his power bracelet.
And Zyre's still in 8 looking for this Triforce that he doesn't realize is in the staircase room. Or maybe he's now realizing it.
Alright, folks, check out on the stream. There should be a list of these flags we've confirmed. Things we're pretty confident in.
To be honest, the non-zero HP enemies is kind of a refresher. Oh, gets the Dodongo. Very nice.
There you go. So Dongos, if they eat 2 bombs, they die, and they drop either a heart, a fairy, maybe a bomb. If you hit them with smoke and they get stunned, they can be hit by a sword and then drop bombs almost guaranteed, unless you force a fairy off them by accident. And again,
It's actually very, to me, it's very frustrating when it does, because I'm usually trying to...
Yeah. And also, I must add that the Dongos sometimes don't care. Like I said before, they can just walk through bombs and smoke and say, nah, that's right. I'm good. Alright, here we go. Will Zyre kill these Dongos? Yes, he will. Or he will try. He will try to kill the Dongos. Nope, nothing there.
Come on, behave. This is why these are terrible house pets, people.
I don't even try to be dainty. I usually just run up there, shove the first bomb in his face, then drop another one on top of him, and let the smoke do the rest. So you gain 2 bombs while the process. He finds the Triforce.
That's going to be his 4th Triforce piece, and I think that ties both players at 4 each.
Alrighty, 4 each, and they're both looking for different things. Vonkie has access to the bow and arrow, but I don't think he bought arrows yet. Zyre has the arrows, I have not found the bow.
We have found level 2.
Alright, Vonkie is thrilled, because this room might also be the ladder right here. Because 4 laser lights, and... that's bombs. But yes, 2 has been found. Vonkie is ecstatic. He's going to find that ladder as fast as possible.
And seeing as we're 57 or so minutes into the seed, I'm going to go ahead and do an item recap of what we have found so far. Level 1 contains the magical key and the raft. Level 2 will contain the ladder by process of elimination. Level 3 will contain the boomerang. Level 4 contained the power bracelet. Level 5 had the bow. We don't know the items in level 6 or 7 yet, as they are ladder blocked. The 2 items in level 8 were the recorder and the magic book. We don't know the items in level 9 for obvious reasons. The ladder coast item was the heart container. The Armos item was the white sword, and the white sword item was the red candle. That leaves the wand, wooden boomerang, red ring, and silver arrows still out on the playing field.
Yeah, there's still a very, very small chance that the silvers and red ring are not in 9. Very small chance. I'd be shocked, patently, but the odds can be there.
Absolutely. So, really, once both players realize that the only place the ladder can be is level 2,
Alrighty. So Zyre's back in 5. He wants to find that item, which is, I believe, right here for the bow.
I'll be right back.
Rope. Well, fair, I wear headphones all the time. They're fine. But yes, you can hop into a stream and be ambushed. It's true. He's got the D. Alright, Zyre finds the bow. Heading down to 5. He's got a bow and arrow as well. We can solve the problem of any Gomas he comes across now. Who has the ladder? Could be Patra. Alright, should be very careful with Patra. It's fair. I don't be off to drink that potion. If you want to be really careful about this, drink the potion and be totally safe, but not my gamble. Nope. Patra is the troll. Oh, Darknut's gonna do some damage. Zyre, after careful thought, grabs the heart container.
Alright, I am back.
Ta-da! Alright, it appears that the item is going to lurk right next to the Triforce in 2. Gotta do the whole thing to get it all done.
Oh, lovely.
I totally remember that. Patrick again. That was fun. Let's kill
Wait,
5 of those
I've
things.
seen a Patra outside of 9.
I saw one before on level 2 had a Patra.
The one Patra outside of 9, and I miss it because I gotta go do something. That's wonderful.
It happens. I mean, it's a Patra. Do you really want to see it?
That's okay.
Yeah,
We'll see
why?
him in 9. I don't think though. I don't. No ladder here. Interesting. Did he already pick it up?
Not
No?
yet. I saw. No. Yeah, I was watching Zyre do something else. The ladder's somewhere in those middle rooms that he snuck past.
Probably that one middle room he skipped.
Yeah, level 2 especially, I try and go back and forth to get every room on the first pass. Because if it's like on the far right side, 5 rooms up, and I miss it, it's really annoying.
Yep. But he'll find it pretty soon. And Zyre's actually on the correct path to find level 2. He just needs to go to the other part of Death Mountain. Which, unfortunately, he's going to full clear this part before he goes there.
There's the ladder.
In the Sandy Room. Huzzah.
Alright, Vonkie. Where are you going? Because there's nothing else here you need, really.
Alright, so now that he has the ladder, the question is, has he found all the dungeons yet?
I believe he has.
I guess at this point he's just looking. Oh, well, that wasn't what he wanted.
Yeah. I think he found in the far left corner, or bottom left. I think he did find it actually. But yes, definitely a good point there. Blue Ring has not been found yet, so Blue Ring shop is still at large, and he wants a piece of that.
And Zyre takes a nasty death at the tippy top of Death Mountain.
Oh no!
Looks like we have a confirmation that the Blue Ring shop is up in that far northwest corner.
Oh, Zyre.
He doesn't realize that. Well, this is technically good, as he is going to find the magical key in here, but this isn't where the ladder is.
Right. Well, he died in Death Mountain and decided to cut his losses and go back to 1. So as fast as he could.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I believe Vonkie does not have the Triforce in 5, and Zyre does not have the Triforce in 4. Outside of that, I believe they both have the Triforce in 8, 6, and 3.
Yeah, Vonkie leads.
And Vonkie has 2 Triforce.
Yeah, Vonkie's pretty substantial lead. Overall, he's in better shape condition. He has same out health, bottom upgrade. Magical Key is a big boon. His combat ability is much higher. He has ladder. He has bow and arrow. He has recorder. Nothing can block him anymore, besides perhaps Rumble Grumble.
And Witch Webs. Witch Webs always block.
Maybe. But we're also 7. So Grumble Grumble, we've seen every dungeon so far have its rooms. He's probably here somewhere.
So now we'll get to see how deep the item, the compass is in level 7, because I doubt Vonkie's going to look for the item in here. Unless Red Ring and Silvers are shuffled, which it's very unlikely they are, there's not really anything here he's going to want.
Yeah, the odds are very stacked against that being a thing.
Mm-hmm. And if he finds the item on the way and it's the wand, congratulations, but he's not going to search for it.
No,
We'll probably kill this Goma, though.
Yeah, I would kill his Goma just to see if that's Triforce.
Nope. Nothing. He doesn't even get his arrow back.
Ah, there's Triforce. Just past the block. So like any good block, it's right where you need to be. Adios.
Looks like the Triforce is just north of the compass in 7. Vonkie should pick this up real quick.
Ooh. Joke's on him, he's taking a long way around.
Fortunately, he's got to go around the long way.
Alright, and Zyre unfortunately is having problems. He's doing the whole dungeon the long way. Basically, Vonkie's path to the dungeon as well. He's going the long way across.
I think. So Vonkie going to fight off this three-headed Gleeok, which looks like it has a little bit lower HP than normal, at least on the first head.
Yep.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, no, 7 minutes. I forget.
Okay.
Yeah, WingedZyre. So yeah, definitely a stronger boss. Alright, Vonkie went through 2 rooms that could have had staircases, ignored them. He wants Tringle. He's out of there.
And there's a Triforce. Vonkie is definitely in go mode now. He just needs to get 6 and 5.
Who's Mrs. Seawolf?
And 6, 5, and something else. Oh wait, no. Never mind. It is just 6 and 5.
There we go. There, the breath of fresh air. There's the magical key.
Zyre's probably happy, but wishing it was a ladder.
Wishing he had that, half hour ago.
Yeah.
Oop, nope. Oh, right before the second item. Gets beamed.
Oh no.
Stone trap in the beam.
And what makes it worse is we know that Zyre doesn't need to search for the second item.
Yeah, it's not worth the trouble, unfortunately. But he's gonna go and find it because he's figuring this is the easiest dungeon to get his hands on. Smallest searches and 2 items. You gotta see if you can get your hands on there. See what the item is. You'd hate to gamble here.
Yeah,
He also has
yeah.
less
In this
items.
situation, I'd definitely go back for the item,
Yeah, again, he's less
knowing
items
that it's 1.
than Vonkie has. So he doesn't know. Vonkie has a pretty idea that the silvers are in 9.
Yep. And he sees the second item. We'll probably pick it up because he hasn't found 2 yet. So he might think a trap block.
Definitely possible. He's not trying to record yet either, so he's not actually seeing the vanilla locations.
Interesting. He's gonna
Raft
pick up this wood.
Got the raft. He's moving on.
Fortunately, Vonkie is going the wrong way to get to the Triforce. I'm pretty sure it was the left of the staircase.
Vonkie's confident in his map shapes. He's not worried about that. He's going to leave that map alone.
He's not worried about the map. I'm pretty sure he knows his way around 5 by now.
Mind you.
I don't.
Nope. There we go. All right. Ooh, here's a bad sub. Ladder helps, though. If you had no ladder there, you were forced to kind of walk through a really terrible spot to get to the meat of the room and try to fight these guys.
Yep. These are the kind of rooms that make one-hit KO seeds a little bit finicky, because if you get trapped in a room like this or the island room, you have no ladder, you can't complete the room.
It's true.
Vonkie up to 10 hearts. There's a chance. A small chance, but he does have a chance at mags.
I don't think that's been found yet either, so he's going to bother looking for Magical Sword. He's probably thinking he's behind. He's controlled pretty hard, too, so he's probably thinking that the race is probably anyone's game right now.
I think mags would be a little more convenient to get to if we had Whistle to New Dungeons on, but without that, the closest would be 6, and it's still a hike.
Yeah,
Vonkie's going to use a potion here.
He got beamed twice in a row. He's not taking any chances. He's deep into 6. He doesn't want to go back and waste his time.
Yep.
He's got plenty of money. If you can't find the blue ring shop, screw it. I'll just go buy a potion.
Which, for all you know, he's going to find the red ring in 9. We don't know yet.
That's true. I guess that's the reason will Vonkie try and, bum rush 9 and find Zelda first, or will he try and, jump every staircase and try and find Silver as fast as possible? Even though Ganon might not be required, it's good to have insurance. Plus,
I think given his situation with 10 hearts, probably just go ahead and look for Zelda first, and then if Ganon is required, just write down where all the staircases are and check them, or at least poke your head in as you go.
Mm-hmm. That is a whole lot of fairies.
Fairy Mageddon. You just get a compass.
He's very close.
So
Not yet.
the reason that works is if you kill the keys and they're part of that any drop group, they don't actually increment the counter. So they stay at whatever global count you're at or kill count you're at.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get 10
Yeah,
drop.
drop them.
Go ahead.
Now that's why he's dropping. The keys normally don't increment or decrement or give anything, so they're kind of like a freebie.
Now, if they're part of the bomb dropping group, that's going to be very helpful for all of these players in 9.
Well, assuming that we have 9 wizard ropes, it's very possible they're not actually wizard ropes in 9.
There is a chance.
Could be Gurias. Which sounds good on paper until you realize only one enemy drops bombs normally. So I think blue Gurias were dropping bombs as well, so there might be a little bit of bonus there.
Yep. And keep in mind, folks, that there will always be at least one enemy of each enemy set that drops bombs at a dungeon. Zyre's back on Death Mountain.
He's trying to find level 2.
Yep. He's just going to take him a little bit. He's going to pick up the secret at near capped money. Interesting.
Look,
I guess
he
he's
wants-
just...
Yeah, if he wants to see if he finds that blue ring spot, he's got... No, he definitely has it. Lo and behold.
There it is.
And now he's green. Alright, that might matter. If Vonkie gets beat the crap out of in level 9, that blue ring could be a difference, but Zyre's gonna find 2 and make some progress real fast.
Yep. Well, it'll be interesting to see if this blue ring comes into play if Vonkie has a lot of trouble with deaths at 9. Especially given he's nowhere near the blue ring shop.
Yeah, blue ring shop is buried deep in the heart of Death Mountain, and so is the magical sword. Magical sword is, well, not too far. It's only in one room west of the river.
Although 10 hearts, not enough. Early Triforce in 6.
Level 2 is found by Zyre, but Vonkie, I think, is ready to roll.
So while Zyre's getting the ladder and Triforce out of level 2, Vonkie's heading to 9. So he's got 5 bombs and enough silver arrows to definitely kill Ganon.
Well, unless he finds silver arrows.
True, he's got to find those. But he has enough arrows to deal with literally the entirety of Hyrule.
Alrighty, Zyre finds a ladder.
Find it. It's pretty...
Magical sword is the river you cross over to get to Death Mountain. One screen west of that. So the staircase hanging up to Vanilla 9, like that part of the mountain. So like 5 west of the waterfall, something like that.
It's like 1 southeast of 9.
Alright, in goes Vonkie. 2 ways to go.
You're right. So Vonkie is going to be looking and listening for a couple of things. He's going to be listening for the roar of Ganon to know where Ganon is. He's going to be looking for a room with enemies with 1 shutter door. If he clears the enemies and that shutter door does not open, he has found the location of Zelda. If he stumbles across Zelda just by happen chance, then great, he's won. And he's going to be trying to go to the north to get into Zelda's room because he doesn't know if Zelda shuffled out of her room or not.
Right, Zelda's room is a 1 entrance room from the south, so you have to go north to find her. Normally, of course. And Patra.
Hey, Patcher, there you are. And he's ignored.
He finds a staircase. That's where we're peeking in and see this item staircase, but it's not.
See, nope. Now, given that this is 9, he'll know which rooms are not going to be on the map and which ones are. So that'll save him a couple of bombs. Forces the bomb there.
Yep. Oop, this room's already 9. Here's a rough room. This is a double moat. So wizards like that. They like long, or full moat view. They like long linear rooms where you can't dodge. And your outer rings are guarded by stone traps, so you're really at their mercy.
Yeah, this is the tough
I'm pushing
room.
down.
Yep. That's early in 9 that he had to use that too. That probably doesn't make him very happy.
Ooh, get beat up again. Ooh, almost died. Alright, he's back down to 4 hearts again. Took a beating.
Yep. Thankfully, he kills that Wisher before it gets its beam off.
Patcher.
He'd really like to find a compass right now.
Ooh, hello, hello. If I had to guess where the silver arrows are, I'd say probably down there.
Yeah. Either that or it's a magic staircase that leads to the silver arrows.
Their favorite room setup. Gets to that room again.
Is he gonna go for it? He's gonna opt to leave.
No thank you, says Vonkie. Zyre finds his Triforce. Alright.
Zyre is now in go mode. He's just gonna go into real quick 7 and 6, get those Triforces, and he will be done with this.
Oh yes, Cooper. Zyre had ladder about 5 minutes ago.
Yep. But he also has the Triforce now. He's still got to finish level 4 too.
He's well behind.
Yep. But not an impossible situation, because he does have the blue ring, which will help out in 9. Let's see. Vonkie's just taking the go for coverage strategy. Not necessarily bad to do.
Well, 9 is your house.
Ah, we have found Saver, guys.
Old man Saver.
Yep. Lives in level 9.
Old man Sinister, eat your heart out.
They're getting a lot of parts, but he's in the Triforce room, so they don't really matter all that much as long as he doesn't die. Laws, we're pretty sure it's pure community hints.
Yeah, I've not seen one hint that's a lie or a truth. One old man always lies. One old man always tells the truth.
Which also is going to present a problem for both players. Vonkie right now and Zyre when he gets into 9 and that they're going to have to find everything on their own.
Yep. Get to the old-fashioned way.
Break out that pen, paper, and internet, folks. Wait, we can't Google the map now?
The web can't save you this time. Book report?
I
I'll save
mean,
you.
if Google had all the randomizer seeds mapped out, that would be kind of ridiculous.
Maybe, but since the randomizer seed in this case are possibly chances of yes or no, because every time you run the damn thing, it would be a different thing. You might get a randomized 9 or get a white sword shuffle. So even these
If
seeds are
Google
also
did have all
randomized.
the... That would be an interesting project. We found a shutter door that does not open.
Uh-oh. We found, okay, those wizards guard a fast way to find Zelda.
Interesting.
However, no silvers yet. And I hope you're aching for some bacon, because it's time to find some silvers.
And so the search is on. And this could be good for Zyre if he gets into 9 and just manages a perfect path through 9.
It's a saving grace. If he has the more higher armor, if he can survive hits and get farther along than Vonkie can, if Vonkie leaves, he gets more potions. The only thing Vonkie has to do to survive longer, it's going to make it easier for Zyre to catch up.
You know, I like this choice to pick up the power bracelet from Zyre. You could use it to make a quick way back to level 7 from level 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
The
that's doing
banana.
damage.
The banana jam! We found it. There's TGE.
Banana jam.
Wow, we found an old man saver and old man TGE in this seed. This is perfect.
Huh. Surprise! Not Zelda.
Don't get well mastered on the way to the Triforce. Oh,
Um,
Zelda's not in her traditional room. That's
correct.
interesting.
So Ganon could be anywhere. Chevy room Ganon hype.
That's also means he could be in the Chevy room.
Yeah, banana jam's a jam thing. But
No.
everyone hears banana and thinks green leaf.
Well, then we found Old Man Jam.
Alrighty. Zyre heading back. Level 7. You'll be happy to know that that Triforce is like 2 rooms away from this blockage, so he'll be happy to get back up there and be done with it fast.
Yep.
Which means he's
And he's
making
off
some
to
time.
level 9.
Take some time back. This is good. You got a
Ooh,
race.
With this Patra not allowing Vonkie through.
Patrick does the damage.
Yep. 2 hearts worth.
Okay.
Alright. Laws, we don't know for certain that it's standard items at 9, but we're pretty confident that it's going to be standard items just based on what we've found.
Yeah, there. The wooden banana and the wand are still at large somewhere in the overworld. Or possibly 9. I'd be very, very shocked to see a boomerang in this dungeon.
We're seeing it for an hour and 21 minutes into the seed. We have 1 player in 9 and 1 player closing in on getting into 9. I'll go ahead and do another item recap. Level 1 contained the magical key and the raft. Level 2, the ladder. Level 3, the magic boomerang. Level 4, the power bracelet. Level 5, the bow. Level 6 and level 7 are blankety blank. Level 8, the recorder and the book. Level 9, presumably the silvers and red ring. Heart container on the coast. White sword as the armless item. Candle as the white sword item.
Ooh, it's actually the long, long way to Triforce.
Interesting. So maybe going through that Gliok was the correct way to go. That might be the only way to go.
No, he's right.
I doubt that's the only way to go.
It's hidden 40 seconds, but he's fine.
Nope. Got unlock doors.
I'm gonna grab you. Alright, I'm gonna grab you. Alright, I'm gonna grab you.
Don't get handed.
Alright, Zyre's up to 9, and Vonkie is still trying to figure out where he's going. He knows he needs things. He needs to find a pig.
So- Now, this is where Zyre's blue ring could come into play. Even though Vonkie has much more of 9 explored, he has to be careful about not dying.
Yeah, Vonkie has been killed, I think, twice already, and he's used his potions, possibly both of them already. He
I
used
think
one,
he still has his blue.
Yeah, he used one really fast, but you saw before he got killed by that Patra. He's in very low range of health right now. He could very easily be killed by any kind of enemy. This room has only got keys. Zyre has the
Here's the
potion.
verse C.
Oop, Vonkie goes back.
He should go back and check that reverse C. He's not.
He totally up-aid.
That was a staircase. I mean, even though he's out of bombs, they were just keys.
I don't know.
I don't agree with that up and A at all. I would have gone back in, cleared the keys, checked the staircase, and if it was nothing, then up and A.
Alright, well, I might come back and haunt him. That could be a very important staircase. Time will tell.
And silver arrows like to be under reverse C.
Alright. Zyre is going to look around. Again, he will assume that Zelda might be in a north-only room. He's looking for silvers as best he can. He's trying to maximize his coverage and maximize the odds in his favor.
Yeah, it's always better to assume that Zelda is going to be in her standard room until you see otherwise.
Vonkie wants bombs, he wants potions.
He's probably going to take a health refill before he goes back into 9.
He's upping, he's aiming, he's restocking. And again, this is all time for Zyre. Zyre has 10 bombs, he has full health and blue ring.
This is just giving Zyre time to catch up, which is what he desperately needs. Ooh, low HP on those patches, only taking 4 white sword hits instead of the normal 6.
Yeah, the funny thing is, though, the Patcher Lights are the same health. They are a normal enemy, and the patches themselves are stronger.
Yep.
Or bosses. So you have, how many? 8 non-bosses surrounded by a boss.
Oh, he almost got that.
He almost had, he got knocked out.
This is a tough ladder clip to get. Or not ladder clip, block clip.
And it's just dicey for Zyre, because frankly, these guys are beating him up. He's got no potion, so his advantage was having full health of blue ring. Oh, he just got killed.
But even with that, he's just taking a beating and ultimately dies as a result.
Yeah, if you think he's got stuff today, the Hot Pot guys had and Zyre. Those guys had none of that.
Devil Drubs are not pleased.
Yeah, the good thing is we know that staircase leads to Zelda's area, like it leads to the room next to Zelda. There's ways to get there besides that, though. Ooh, and he finds the fairy avalanche and gets right back to full health.
Well, that's a good way to refill your health.
Yeah, if he knows that those Vyres drop fairies off the Keith form, he can go back there when he loses. He can go there, kill a bunch of guys, and just get 2 fairies, just up A and do it again. So that's a fast refill right there.
But he has to have it on the fairy count.
Yeah. I was saying you just keep up A and doing it over and over again. It's one room away from start.
What is this patcher pattern?
I don't want to get stabbed. Leave me alone. What happened to you? Laws. Unfortunately, that staircase is not the silvers. We know that they are... that staircase takes you next to Zelda's room. The staircase by Zelda's shutter door, that staircase is a fast way to it. Well, I say fast in air quotes, because fast is guarded by 6 blue wizards.
I mean, they're still guarding something important.
Oh, definitely. But they're hard to get to that moving fast.
Zyre's on his way to that reverse C.
All right.
Will he check it?
Will he investigate? That's the question. Monkey's fighting these pancakes. Likes are easy kills. He's trying to get this room and see the staircase here. That might give him something good. You wouldn't mind red ring either.
Laws, I don't think that staircase is the only way to Zelda. It just happens to be the most convenient way.
Yeah, Vonkie went to...
We found out that goes to Zelda, right next to Zelda's room by Vonkie going to the other end of that staircase.
Yeah, it's reverse engineered.
Alright, T-room.
T-room, which you can bypass if you want to. Nope, Vonkie's not going to try for it. Alright, so Zyre again is doing the Patra. The Expander Patra is probably the worst of the bunch.
You know, looking at
Oh,
Vonkie's
no.
mini-map, I imagine he's already Ganon by now.
Zyre gets hosed.
Ooh.
He tries to face tank the Patra. The Patra wants that all day long.
Oh, man.
Alright, so keys also drop hearts, so they're a heart group as well, so even if they don't drop fairies on you, they usually... So the keys in that room are definitely a bonus.
I definitely would do what Zyre's doing and just farm off of these fire keys when possible.
Mm-hmm. And they're supposed to start, they might respawn almost every time, because you're going to find so many rooms in the dungeon, they'll respawn very quickly.
Vonkie taking another death. This 9 not treating either player well.
Yeah, Vonkie had the advantage of the 2 potions, he's already burned through them. He might have bought it again, but he's probably again and again.
He's also not going to the Vyres to get a health refill.
And he saw it too, he's the first one that saw it. He actually had like 7 fairy drops in that room, and hasn't come back to reclaim those fairies.
I mean, if nothing else, just you go in there and get your health filled up.
I guess trapped in Zelda's room, which is a horrible room to fight in, by the way. This room is very strange. Bubbles aren't like that. Yeah. He says it's not worth the trouble.
Zelda, I was lied to. But now Zyre knows that he's not looking for Zelda in her normal room.
Right, which throws everything out the window. So now any direction could be fine. Ganon could be in a different room as well. You got the everyone's favorite Ganon and Shave Room fight.
So really, the exploration advantage that Vonkie has is slowly starting to be by Zyre just going through 9.
Yeah, Vonkie's dying quite a bit, which is throwing him back to start a lot. He's taking a lot of time there, and he's much more fragile, especially he's not getting health back.
Which the blue ring has now become a large benefit for Zyre.
Yeah, definitely. The blue ring is, like I said before, it could be a real armor factor. If Vonkie didn't clear out 9 very fast, makes the edge wear off very quickly on Vonkie's early entrance. He had about an 8-minute lead going to 9, and just seems to be gone entirely.
Although, I think the main tale of this race is going to be who finds silvers first. If they're even in here, then there's still that small chance that they're not in here.
Yeah, and with the community hints, you'll never know.
Yep.
Alright, Vonkie's in a far part of the dungeon now. He's in the top northeast corner. He's explored a great deal of 9. He has gotten most of 9 on his map. And he has not found Ganon, nor has he found the silvers. Nor has he found the red ring, for that matter.
He hasn't found really much of anything except the path to Zelda.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate.
And what's interesting is, has he checked that reverse C yet?
No, he's not. And I'm thinking, those Patras, he skipped away to Patras. One would be guarding Ganon with a roar. Patra and Ganon roar at the same time when we first enter the room, and it's like a glitch sound. It's hard to tell, really, the difference. And then Patra overrides Ganon at that point.
Interesting. But yeah, I'm actually legitimately surprised he hasn't gone back to that reverse C yet.
Zyre has found... Oh, the red ring. He's found more armor.
Still a helpful item, just not what he was looking for.
Very helpful, but...
And now he turns blue ring.
I don't get it.
Somebody ordered the wrong color tunic for Link. We need to do a refund.
There's a Saver again. How did he... Yeah, he didn't fight the Wizrobes, so he actually went past... Yeah, the Vonkie went past that room, ignored it on purpose because of the Wizrobes, and didn't actually find the red ring.
Interesting.
It would have saved him a ton of trouble.
Yeah. If he goes and finds the red ring, that'll help him out a lot, but I don't think he's going to want to fight the Wizards to get it. Oh, here we have a staircase.
Hello.
Could this be the silvers? Nope.
Alright, now according to the map, you can go left and down. You can bomb down here, perhaps. And Zyre is taking advantage of his red ring and fighting much more effectively.
Yep. Now, I'll be interested to see if Zyre finds that reverse C that Vonkie skipped. We've seen quite a few staircases in this 9 already, and I'm starting to think that's where the silvers are.
Yeah, running out of areas it can be, frankly. Especially on Vonkie's side, we've seen so much of the map.
You find the third old man saying this isn't even his final form.
So, Old Man Saver, Old Man Greenleaf, Old Man Frieza. Alright, Vonkie's in this room as well, and Vonkie overall has a better combat ability, but he's so fragile with his lack of ring.
Yeah.
Those RB enemies regain their health, but they spawn in the same pattern. So if a red Wizrobe spawns as the third enemy, and there's 3 left, they're all blue Wizrobes, one will be gone, there'll be a red guy instead.
You can also do this in a room full of Wizrobes and Like-Likes. The Like-Likes will always spawn first.
It's true.
So you can just kill the Like-Likes, leave, come back, and there'll be more Like-Likes for you to kill.
It is true. Vonkie is pulling
I'm
his hair
pretty
right
sure
now. Yeah.
I have a 95% certainty that Vonkie has heard Ganon based on his mapping.
Yeah, he's trying to voicing. Now, there's a chance that it happened to me. If you go to Ganon's room and bomb out of it, you can go somewhere. So maybe Vonkie has to go into Ganon's room and then leave.
Could be.
I lost a race to that.
Well, I don't have a sound up, so I don't even know where Ganon's room is from where he's heard it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't hear the sound off the streams. But Vonkie has explored so much of 9, and frankly, he explored so much. There's like one room on the outside left in most of the spots. He almost had to have heard Ganon's voice.
Yeah.
Unless Patch was blocking it.
Oh, he could be in a Chester Exardia situation where he forgot about a staircase.
Yeah, it's possible. Zyre is very close to Zelda, by the way. As
Yep.
in, right there. No waifu
I
for
just
you.
have the door to open it. Fortunately, it doesn't work.
Link, there are rules in Hyrule.
Yep.
First you find the arrows, then you kill the pig, then you get the woman.
Just goes to show women in Hyrule love bacon.
It's just the point there. Like, yes, you need to find silvers, and yes, these rooms are hard to fight. But guess what? They're all staircase rooms. You gotta bite the bullet and get in there.
That is absolutely correct. Skipping... Doing hard things is how people get ahead in life. That's what they told me on the brochure.
The best way to get hard in life is that your dad commit crimes, give you the money, and then vanish, and then you get the money yourself.
It depends on...
Hey, works for Kennedy.
Where their staircase leads to... Nothing.
Dang, I've been there already. So now we're at the Vonkie problem where all these things tend to lead around here.
I'm still waiting for somebody to go to that reverse sea that was full of geese.
Yeah, no one's. I haven't seen it on Fire side yet, or Zyre side. Ugh, that's gonna keep happening, is it? Keeps happening.
Let's see. Is
Alright,
this where the Red Ring was?
This is the Red Ring room, which
Okay.
Monkey's going to
That's
try
good.
and sneak out.
You just gotta kill this room.
Be very careful of that, which is smart.
I think I'd leave the room and reset it at this
Wait,
point.
wait, saved by
Okay,
the
no,
clock.
wait. Come on. There's the clock.
Clock bails him out.
There it is.
Red ring. I think that because Zyre's an excellent level combat here. He's dodging beams, casually dropping bombs.
I think we're about at a 95% certainty that the reverse sea has silvers.
Yeah.
It's just, can Vonkie remember where it is?
Can Monkey remember where it is, and can Zyre find it first? And are we even right?
I think I know where it is on the map. It's on the far right-hand corner, somewhere near the middle.
Alright, let's see. Tier on the top side. Which doesn't really do much for Zyre, but he has to kill it and to get back out. He's pretty far into the dungeon now. He doesn't want to up out of here.
Look at both players' bomb counts.
What are bombs?
Bombs? What are bombs? I haven't. Has there been a single bomb drop in this dungeon?
That is a very good question. I don't recall seeing bombs dropping anywhere. I wonder. Spunky didn't leave to buy bombs.
He might.
Hmm.
You know, Zarby hasn't. Not Zarby. Zyre, people was. Any party's name who starts with the same letter as somebody else's, I will get them confused at some point. Guaranteed.
I
Anyway,
wonder.
Zyre hasn't found a verse C yet.
True. I'm gonna think you're right. Gel is possible. You might have to break down the Zol, the candle, and then kill the gels to get bombs.
Interesting.
Chemistry. Well, animals too could drop bombs. You're right.
You know, neither player is tracking where the staircases were 9, so
It's hard to do on the fly. It takes a lot of time.
I generally prefer to do it just because I can do it while traveling through the staircase, so it's not really like a time lost.
Yeah,
I
I used
guess.
to it, but
Like
I
I'm
see.
still moving, so it's not like I'm standing there marking a map.
Yeah, I used to
But-
do a lot more effectively, and I just recently,
He has found them. Vonkie has found the silvers.
right by the start, huh?
Right by the start.
Must have been. Huh? Well,
That's
okay.
kind of ridiculous.
A freebie.
So it
All
was
right.
not that first sea room.
All right. So the
Oh,
question
man.
is then, is there again? We've seen him walk around this whole dungeon. He's got him again as first.
And it was right there.
Yeah. Happens.
It's basically Zelda Randomizer in a nutshell.
I've done seeds where I've walked to level 1, like got Triforce in room 2, walked out, never came back, and like room 3 above it was ladder on the ground, and did the whole
Yep.
seed besides that. 50 minutes later, come on back in.
I once had a seed that it's like the second room in level 3 was the raft, and it was needed to get to level 9 or something.
Oof.
And Zyre is leaving level 9, presumably to go get bombs.
Or potions.
Pretty true. Could be getting potion. And I'm presuming Vonkie's on his way to Ganon.
How are these getting bombs? Where's he going to? His map has potions. His map does not have anything in regards to a bomb shop nearby. All the bomb shops are by start.
I think it's red on at least on the overworld, and this seed drops the bombs.
That's a whole cactus right there.
Oh, so that's where they were. Literally 3 rooms. Okay, cool. I think we found a troll staircase. Wait, does Vonkie not know how to get to Ganon?
I don't think he knows where Ganon is. Or maybe he hears him and cannot get to him.
He might be bomb blocked out of Ganon.
Level 9, what a hero. The hero we needed and deserve.
The hero we didn't need or deserve.
Tough break. Here he is.
Is this him? No, those are open doors. Anytime I see a dark room.
Who made the seed? I didn't design this. This is not my fault.
Zyre has bombs. He might find silvers real quick and be able to get to Ganon.
That'd be horrifying if Vonkie has a 9-minute lead going into 9, finds silvers first, and then cannot find Ganon, and still somehow manages to get snaked by Zyre here. It's gonna be really terrible.
Well, no bomb dropped off of the Vyres.
Yeah, the
This-
bombs are just not flowing.
If Zarby takes the right path, Zyre, names. I'm getting people confused. Zarby's in this race too now.
Zyre, get in here.
Who else are we going to throw into this race against their will? Wait, Zyre could take the right path. He's got his bombs out.
Wait for it.
He's gonna
Hey,
do it. He is.
he's gonna do it. Gonna Zyre.
Zarby and Z-Man are now in this race. And there's the silvers for Zyre.
It's now a race proper.
Yep. Who can get to Ganon first?
I guess doesn't have any bombs still.
Vonkie out of bombs, but Zyre, I don't know if he knows where Ganon is.
I don't know if Vonkie knows how to get to Ganon. Might not matter. Who wants the bacon batter?
A race to the bacon. Let's watch there be a magical staircase that leads to Ganon, and Ganon's in a staircase room.
I've not seen that before.
I don't think that can happen.
Genos, no. Ganon has
Ganon
been.
has to be in a non-staircase, but Zelda can be in a staircase if Ganon's not required.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I've not seen hide or hair of Ganon.
Did Zyre go to the room to the left of the silvers?
He did, yes.
Okay. That means Ganon has to be either in the bottom left corner or up in the northwest
Yeah,
corner.
there's really no other options.
He's in a corner already. No, wait, no. Northwest corner is Zelda.
Yeah,
So Ganon has to be in the bottom left corner. I'm 92% certain.
possibly.
He's gonna make up percentage numbers.
7, I didn't check, but easily a half hour in 9. Easily a half hour so far. He's on the
Yeah.
side of Vonkie. Zyre's had a better go of it, but man.
But Zyre might not know where Ganon is yet.
Well, I don't think it matters, because if Vonkie knows where he is and can't get to him, it's still kind of a lost cause.
Why hasn't Vonkie gone and just bought bombs yet? It'd probably be faster than trying to farm at this point.
He's very possibly bomb blocked, in which case he's got to find bombs somewhere. 1, 2,
Somewhere.
3 meeting rooms. Zelda's in that one in the top left, so top right corner or bottom left corner?
Top right corner, I think, has been visited by both players.
I don't...
Oh, here's that reverse room.
I'm not sure, because I saw on Vonkie's map there's still a room possibility on the top right corner.
And it is confirmed in the bottom left corner. I can hear it on Zyre's stream.
Alright, so Zyre knows where he is. Now how to get to him?
He was...
Catch the piggy.
Zyre heard Ganon and then up an 8.
Why did he up? What is he doing?
Health off of the keys, probably.
Maybe.
That's what he's looking for, is health from the keys.
Nope. Oh, yep, he's doing it again. Yep, he's getting health.
I mean... There's no... I mean, I guess I could see it. I think what Zyre's doing right now is he's going to farm these keys until he gets full health and then go into the Ganon fight.
I don't think he get full health. I think if he takes a fairy or like 6, 7 hearts, take it. You're at red ring. You're pretty decent.
He needs to increment the counter.
And Ganon could die in one hit. You know,
Ganon could very well die in one hit.
Could just kill over.
True.
He's got a life potion.
He's leaving.
You want to buy?
Where are you going?
You want money for a potion?
Zyre is going somewhere. He might be... Is he buying a potion?
Yes, he is.
Yep. Buy the potion, go in there, kill the pig.
Oh, now fairy drops.
Vonkie is still lost, and now he gets all the health he wanted.
Alright, full powered Zyre.
Look at this,
Back
he's
to the
now at
depths.
full health.
He has somehow found the silvers after Vonkie, 9 after Vonkie, the ladder after Vonkie, full health after Vonkie, potions after Vonkie, and he's going to try and find to get Ganon first. Vonkie's doing the hokey pokey. He's just going around in circles.
Vonkie just needs to go and buy bombs. I don't care if he doesn't know where Ganon is, he just needs to buy bombs. Like, he's been in this room a good 20 times by now, I imagine.
Yeah, no, he's got to find... Zyre's trying to find a way to get over to that side of the map and attempt to bomb down or do something sneaky to get to Ganon.
But can Zyre remember how he got there?
I don't know.
I would hope he does.
Alright, that's pretty close.
Finding Ganon is something you definitely want to do. Yep, he does.
Alrighty. He's
He
heading
took
back
the
that
correct
way.
staircase. He's gonna look for a way in without bombs.
Who is he?
Hey, Jen is taking credit for the drop groups. Leave him on that.
Little backpatting.
Yep.
Little double hands cheer on both sides. Good job.
Oh, look at this! Vonkie has found Ganon.
Oh, Vonkie's fighting Ganon now. Alright. And here
They
comes
both have that
Zyre.
ring, but Zyre's going in with full health.
One hit Ganon.
One hit Ganon.
Zyre's to run up there and get him.
Oh man.
Neck and neck.
But now the question is, does Vonkie remember how to get to Zelda? Hopefully so.
I think it's a straight shot. I think nope, he's gonna... Ooh, okay, now Monkey's
You gotta sneak around a little bit.
No, you gotta go to that blue wizard staircase.
Yep.
Can you get that? Can you click to that staircase before Zyre walks to Zelda?
Yeah,
There's
I
a
mean, I
clock
think
drop.
Zyre can just walk.
There's a clock drop. Here comes trouble. Here comes problems.
Oh, this is
Zyre's 3 rooms away.
so
Oh.
close.
Can you go that way? Oh no, Zyre might be trolled.
Let's see, maybe?
Wizard,
Oh, there's a bomb hole! There's a bomb hole!
but Wizard knocks him into the wall. He wanted to go north.
Yeah, I can go north. I think Zyre is gonna take it.
Oh
at
man,
the last minute.
ludicrous.
See, there's the door to the north.
Here he goes. Oh man.
Zyre is in the room, and he is going to take this race right out from under Vonkie's nose.
Absolute madness. Complete and utter anarchy. Again, was fought at the same time, killed at the same time, and then Vonkie just didn't take the right path.
If the bombs did come back to hurt Vonkie at the end, he couldn't bomb his way to Zelda.
How terrible. How terrible.
Also, I just want to point out, in the island room, you were ladder blocked, even if you weren't before.
Oh no.
Oh
Man.
man.
So
You were
you
ladder
were fighting
blocked,
Gan at the same
even
time,
if you weren't before.
just for record. Oh no.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Man, Ganon was the one that was hiding for the longest time there.
Yep.
And how do I put it? Like, not the sound. Vonkie was in 9 for quite a deal of time. He full cleared 9 practically. Yeah, he got there before you. He got the silvers before you, and Ganon just made the equalizer. You both silly that you found that one spot.
I could just not good remember to get back to him. It's like 2 a.m. here. I'm so fucking tired. I just ugh.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oof.
Oh, man,
Alrighty.
that was
I
close
should've been
though.
done 30 minutes ago instead of running around like an idiot in 9.
Yeah, that 9 was one of those where just a couple of the right turns, a couple of the lucky right turns, and could have cleared that one really quick.
Yeah, 9 had the potential to be very swift. The blue Wizrobe was just north of start, and that one diamond staircase guarded the easy path to Zelda. Well, I say easy, but it was basically a free pass to Zelda if you got through that room.
Yeah,
immediately.
since it came out just one below Zelda right there.
Yeah.
But
I
trying to
just did not remember that. I just wanted to get this over with. And go to bed if possible because wow.
Right. Again, as we went through, the big change I saw in 9 at least was Zyre had the blue ring, so he was able to navigate some of those rooms a bit more easily.
I never found the shop. Probably
yeah.
on Death Mountain, the rare shop
was-
somewhere.
Death Mountain,
yeah.
I believe, Magic Sword and the blue ring were about 3 screens apart, and they were on the if you cross the river on Death Mountain to get to it, basically the first bomb wall was the magical sword, then 2 rooms left of that was the ring shop.
I have that the ring shot was actually up in the upper left corner, just one to the right of that.
Oh, you're
I've
right.
never
Yes,
been there.
the yeah,
I
staircase
can't
up to the
believe
top there.
it took me 1 hour and 45 minutes. That's really horrible.
This is a pretty troll scene. Like there was
There,
a lot
there was a
troll
lot
behind.
of there was a lot of key blocks and a lot of ladder blocks in the levels early on. So
I just figured out I had 3 ladder blocks, and I know where the ladder was. It was in 2, and I believe I entered 9 at somewhere around 111, 115.
yeah, I want to say that's almost the same time that I did.
No, definitely
There.
not. I know Zyre, you were there at least 5 minutes later. But he was going to 9. You were going, I believe, to 6 to polish it up real fast once you had the ladder.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's right.
And everything
So-
that could hit me just basically hit me in 9, so.
Right.
Yeah, that was a horrible 9.
So you had the ladder in 2 all the way up on Death Mountain in a very inconvenient spot.
Yep.
I imagine that was quite frustrating for both of you guys.
Not really. I knew it had to be somewhere, and there's always a fast way to get there, or at least decently fast, with a screen scroll or 2.
Yeah, by the time I cleared out most of the rest of the overworld, I'd figured, 2's got to be up on Death Mountain, and that's got it. I was banking on the fact that it had the ladder up there, and I just found it quite funny that the white sword was the Armos item, and then later on I found the wooden sword up on Death Mountain.
I found the white sword really late. I believe 20, 25 minutes in, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was around the same time, about 15, 20 minutes in, I think.
Neither of you guys actually found the wood sword before you found that white sword.
And
Well, it
Vonkie had
wasn't-
the
Well, I had a candle, and I found the red candle, so I could
Yeah.
kill basically in the dungeons I needed to.
yes, Vonkie had the red candle pretty much off the bat, so it was pretty easy for him to actually fight even without a sword.
Yeah. How many hearts was the red candle? Was it 5?
I don't know. I picked it up with 5, I think.
Okay, because I tried it at 4 and it didn't work. And then I never went back.
And what's with all the
I think we're
wizards?
pretty sure
Oh
it was
my
just
God.
5 hearts.
Yeah, there were only, I think, 3 wizard dungeons, but there were chock-full of wizrobes. There were no freebie rooms. There was a lot of wizrobes in every room. There wasn't like all over the place. There wasn't too many Vyres. There was just tons of wizrobes.
I
Yeah.
also totally forgot with what the drop pool for bombs was, so I had to get out, buy bombs again, and
I wasn't having much luck getting bomb drops from any of the wizrobes.
Yeah, I can only.
usually I kind of remember which the drop was and try to keep my count up. But like I said, it's really late here, and I just couldn't focus anymore halfway. I was hoping for a 1-hour race, and this was basically the worst thing that could happen to me.
Yeah, actually, when the beginner, I don't think ED2 had a drop in 9 at all bombs. I think you had to actually break the gels down with the candle and then kill the Zols, or vice versa. But break down the Zol and kill the gel to get bombs, because otherwise, I don't think anyone else there could drop a bomb, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't have any bombs drop from any of the wizrobes or likes. So that probably would have been the best way to go about getting them, but I never really went after that.
I'm not sure it's an option. I'm just saying, looking at what was killed and what didn't drop bombs. Like, well, something's got to drop bombs there somewhere. So either the land molas or the gels.
Now, what you guys did find is a lot of fairies.
Yeah.
Especially
A
when
lot
I
of
did
hearts.
not need them. As soon as I tried farming them, they just refused to drop.
Yeah. You both walked in, and first time you saw the room and dropped like 8 fairies each, and then never saw them again.
Yeah, that was mostly that one just was because the Vyres turned into the keys. I mean, they don't increase the count or anything like that. So if we were on a fairy drop, then it would have dropped a lot of fairies. But
So how does this work continuing on since I'm on 1-3 now? Which,
that
by
was
the
the-
way, I actually did not expect it to. I was expecting to win this one, so good game to you.
yeah, good game to you too. I wasn't sure if I was going to pull this one off. I knew it was going to be tight.
Oh, as soon as I fought Ganon and I killed him, I was like, oh, now watch me get sniped. And yes, right off the bat. I knew it was going to happen. I mean, everything already went wrong this seat, so I was like, oh, watch me get sniped now.
I kept looking over in the chat to keep seeing the .done from you.
Oh,
All
I
throughout
always
9.
have it
All
closed.
throughout
As
9.
soon as I know my way to Ganon, I open it. I don't want to get frustrated by people doing dot done, so I always keep my IRC closed until I am almost at the end. And well, while I was at the end, I was like, no, watch me open it and get a snipe.
Yeah, you killed Ganon first by a few seconds.
Yeah, I should have killed him a lot sooner. I just could not find the arrow or the red ring, by the way. The
It was-
one room I skipped because I was on low health, I guess.
Vonkie, there was a little bit of confusion from at least myself and Seawolf as to after about the 3rd or 4th minute of bomb farming that you didn't go ahead and just opt to leave the dungeon, go buy some bombs, get a health refill, and come back.
In 9.
Yeah, that's fair. In 9, it's definitely the thing.
Yeah, just because, you know, I'm tired and I didn't realize that until way too later. I was like, oh yeah, wait, I can actually buy them, get a health refill and come back, but yeah. By the time I ran out of bombs for the 2nd time, I knew I didn't need them anymore.
Alright, folks. So let's see. Vonkie's definitely tired. I don't want to keep dragging him along if it doesn't have to be. Any questions, Vonkie, or any commentary? Trying to think.
I have a question. How does is there a tiebreaker or whatever if you're 1-3 or? I have no idea how that works.
Yeah, that part I'm not sure about.
So only the people who are 2-2 make it to the tiebreaker race. 1-3, unfortunately, that's the end for this one. But there will be another tournament in the fall. It'll be more normal flags. So
Oh no, I like these flags, but just please schedule me with someone closer to my time zone.
that's kind of hard to do.
I mean, there's like I've had 2 now out of the 4 races I did. Bent, Glass Tube, and Zyre were both all on the west coast.
Yeah, we gotta find
Yeah.
Panolf
The
with you.
6-hour difference is a lot easier to schedule.
You'd like a European bracket.
You got to find the races that are on the East Coast or just race Pan 4 times.
You gotta find some Brits. We need to get Flicky playing Zelda.
And it usually wouldn't be a problem, but most people can also race on Saturday. Unfortunately, that wasn't an option for Zyre. So
Alright, then I guess the same note, Zyre. Any questions, commentary?
No, I've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to say out loud. So
Zarby, I do need. Zyre, I need to give you a quick apology because I kept saying Zarby for the past 10 minutes because for some reason I get names confused.
That's
No,
what
it's fine. It's fine.
And let's see, any else observations? Isolated, have you seen anything that you wanted to speak about this race? Or
I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Congratulations to Zyre. Not Zarby, Zyre, for winning tonight's race. Congratulations to both runners for putting on an absolutely amazing race for us tonight. Who's going to do the closeout?
I suppose we can take care of it.
and I wish you all a good night.